Alright, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, I did a fuse test yesterday. People wanted me to try a couple different things. They said they would pop the fuse. One of the biggest things that most people said that was an issue was the connection in which the fuse made connection. Well, I've got it bolted down there, as you can see. Now this is the same fuse, you can kind of see, the same one I've been abusing. The one that's taken a lot of heat, and in theory it should be weaker. Now I've got it sandwiched underneath the washer on my battery bank here, so there is no shortage of current. I have it bolted here, and then it is all of 6 inches of 0 gauge wire. This is New Concepts, it's their flex wire. I've got my really crappy digital multimeter here just to test when the fuse blows. So we're actually making connection. You see I've got it in the wire here, and then it's making connection to the ground here. So we'll actually know when the thing blows. So what I'm going to do, because the wire is going to get really hot, is I'm actually going to use a pair of pliers here. So let's, I would not suggest doing this at home, but here we go. Ow. Well, I managed to burn off the fuse, but let's see here. I may have managed to have just blown it. Let's see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what I am doing is breaking the plastic off of the fuse here so that I can further assess as to what's actually happened. Well, if you look here, it appears as if the fuse is still good. It appears that it actually melted the terminals off at the end. In that short burst of time, I managed to catch some slag into my wrist here. As you can see, that red spot already swelling up from where some of the slag went into my hand. But it actually did not blow the fuse. It actually only took the connection point and melted it off. Now, I'm going to retest this with a new fuse here. I'm going to try it one more time. As you can see, brand new fuse. And we'll see if we have the exact same results. So, let me make a connection change here. Bear with me there, YouTube fellas. So far, I've proven that these fuses are pretty stout. I mean, I haven't been able to blow one yet. And again, I ran my one crescendo 3K at 1/4 of an ohm on this amp, or on one of these fuses. And at that point, was unable to blow it as well. So it had melted the entire Shock Industries fuse holder. Uh-oh. Power out. Light went out. Let me go cut that light back on, fellas. Bear with me. There we go. Let there be light. Alright. Fuse test number 2. So see. Let me do this on the opposite side so you guys get a better idea of what's going on. So, you can see I've got my connections down here. There we go. Again, sorry for the long video, but, well, just to document, I'll give it to you guys. Again, take a look. I've got the fuse wired right there at the bolt. Same connection with the 6-inch long New Concepts flex wire. This is about 6 inches. It's all I had left over from an old install. I've got the red prong in the wire. As you can see, when it's blown, it will make connection there. Test number 2, here we go. Yep. Had the same problem. Blew it off right there. Now, let's, well, look at that. I melted the fuse in the center completely, the actual mounting studs. Now let's see if I actually broke the metal prong on the inside. It's turned, but I do still see a full solid connection. Alright, and just so that the record shows, let me bring these probes over. Now, let's see here. There's the centerpiece. It looks as if it's blown, but again, this is set so that when there's connection, there's noise. One side of the fuse, as you can see, doing one side of the fuse there. It did not blow the section that was supposed to blow. It turned it, but did not blow it. It will actually melt the sides off of the fuse before the fuse in the center actually blows. So I hope this test was validation enough for some of you guys. You know, I tried making secure connections. It is proven that the weak point in the fuse is the actual mounting feet, not necessarily the fuse itself. Here's a close look at what's actually in all there. It's a thin piece of metal with a hole in the center, so that is a weak section, but it is not the section that was designed to blow. So what does that mean for people who run these fuses? If they blow, if you manage to get them to do as I have shown that they will do, your wire that's connected to that fuse, one side of it is going to be hot. That side is going to be laying around loose. So be cautious in your fuse choices. See if there's any real-world testing like I've done here. Now in this battery bank alone, it is an AGM battery, 80 amps an hour. I don't see anywhere where it gives me a maximum discharge current. I'm looking for that now. But it's made by Worker. The battery line name is WKA12-80C/FR. You're more than welcome to take a look at it online. But anyways, it's highs on base. I've made nearly a 9-minute video here. I just figured I would, if you guys wanted to see a few different styles of testing, so I just shorted it to the battery bank. You can see there was enough current that it melted the bus bars. I've done it once or twice here before, just jump testing with, but it has melted that. Anyways, highs on base, csf.net, out.